The other bandits, absolutely nothing. Like I said, they were panicking, so they have nothing to do. So it's going to be Posy's turn as these guys are starting to scramble and panic.
I will use... Let's see. I'm gonna, like, attack this guy, I guess.
Okay.
With Burning Hands?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. So he was completely, like, panicked and shit already. He was just like, "Look out, guys!" And he yeah, and he gets, like, burning hands in the face or something. I don't know. Yeah, you shoot your burning hands at him.
In the face.
The tree catches, like, fire as well as his face. He completely missed his saving throw, and he's dropped to the ground. He's rolling around on the ground. He's like, "I'm on fire! I'm on fire!" And it will be Pip's turn from the bushes. So slow. Okay. Pip.
So I can cast 2 spells at level 1, right?
You have 2 spell slots, yeah.
Yeah, so like I can just cast 2 spells at level 1, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works?
Yep.
So like if
Not counting your cantrips.
Yes. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so we were going south, it looks like? Or like that's just on the map as it is right now? Is the direction we were headed?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh. I'm really trying to think here of what I'd do. Mainly because I'm not exactly sure how my spells work, and I want to make sure I'm not doing something stupid.
Sure.
What is... Okay, so... Entangle. It says that or be restrained by entangling plants.
Mm-hmm.
What does restrain mean? Does it mean like CC'd completely, or they just can't move?
Restrained means that they can't move, and they have, like, disadvantage on certain things, and I probably should have already had my D&D Beyond up. I can also just kind of temporarily restrain somebody and put it up in the chat. You have disadvantage on your dexterity saving throws. Your speed is 0, cannot benefit from any bonus. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Yes, yeah, so that's in the chat there.
All right. Well, first off,
yeah.
You know what? I have the ability to just shoot a rock at someone, or fling a rock.
Sure.
So is that guy a prone that just got set on fire?
Actually, he is prone. Yeah, I said he dropped to the ground and started rolling around on fire.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna. So that's a rock with some leaves next to it. So I'm got somewhat cover if I poke my head out of the leaves and fling a rock, right? Or is that rock just really small?
That rock's like just really small. Yeah, it's not really got any cover to it.
And which ones of these look like they're running? These 3.
They all look kind of freaked out. I mean, none of them are running yet. They just like they're kind of like at that point where like they just like they've kind of stopped. And they're just like,
shit, didn't click that.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Are you? So who are you entangling?
I accidentally clicked that.
Oh, okay. All right, no worries.
Yeah, I will fling. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm just gonna entangle. It's a 20-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
So that's.
Well, 20-foot square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 4x4? Or?
Yep, it's a 4x4 square.
Then I will entangle these two that I can.
Okay.
And it'll be in. I don't know. I guess I can ping the two corners. This corner to this.
All right. What is your what's your spell save DC?
Hold on, let me get to it. Core.
You
would
should.
that be
You should.
my wisdom plus my proficiency bonus.
8 plus your wisdom. Yeah, 8 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
13.
13. Okay. All right. So this guy up front, the guy that was a little bit better looking than the others. Yeah, he is restrained. This guy here, they are both restrained by your plants. All these like vines and stuff and weeds just like reach out and just grab them, and they're just like
you just see Pip arise from the leaf pile with his hands like this, and then all of a sudden his roots start protruding from the ground where those guys are, and they're just looking down and getting all tangled up and shit.
awesome. Yeah, they are restrained.
Unlimited power.
Let's restrain them. Okay. All right. So Pip, if that's the end of your turn.
Let me hit the.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hit the end.
I'm sorry. I didn't want you to have to scroll all the way up.
Oh, I forgot that I do my agile parry.
Oh, you got that shit? That shit is awesome, yo.
I kid.
Okay, this guy is still like freaking out. He's totally intimidated and stuff and freaking out. So it's going to be Zed's turn. Yeah, Zed, the guy that shot you's behind you. He's on the ground rolling around. The others are ahead of you.
Yes, I'm going to move over and beat him about the head and face with my flail.
Okay. Yeah, that hits him. Are you looking for a kill shot, or you're just
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
When it comes to prone, is it not an automatic crit, or is it only when they're unconscious that is an automatic crit?
If they're unconscious, yeah. If they're prone, it's just advantage.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm
for
just.
me, honestly, I wanted to know.
I was going to say, he shot me in the back. I'm just like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was going to look down and be like, this one's for shooting me in the back.
Okay. All right. What's it look like when that guy gets that flail, which causes him to die?
Just go right for the face. Just wham.
Yeah, he did.
He's rolling on the ground trying to put himself out. He rolls on his back with a flail, just.
Okay. You got anything else you want to do? Any more movement or anything? Or
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
okay. All right, Zoe.
Alright. I'm gonna get this guy since he's like right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to shoot him with my short bow.
Okay, yeah, he's and you've got advantage, so that's going to hit him because he is restrained.
And nothing.
That's not right.
No.
0 damage?
Hang on, let me take a look at your character sheet really quick.
Alright.
use your real short bow, not the Nerf bow. Not the
He's like, hey, who shot me with Nerfs?
It just sticks to his cheek.
Okay, go ahead and click where it says short bow again. Your damage will.
5.
There you go. Okay. All right, yeah, you shoot him for 5 points of damage. He's like, oh, no, I'm already restrained. Now I've got a hole in me. And then if you want to move or if there's anything else you can do. Otherwise, just click the end of turn button. There you go. All right, this guy's still freaking out because like not only was he being charged and intimidated by all sorts of folk were intimidating him, he's completely intimidated. We're going to go back to the top of the order. All right, this guy here, he's like, oh man, he's like, we're totally screwed, man. He tries to bring up his crossbow to shoot it at Zoe. He's going to have disadvantage on this attack because he's restrained. Yeah, he completely misses.
That's fine with me.
And then, hello button. Thank you button. This guy here, he continues to be dead. So it'll be Posy's turn.
What is... Does my spellbook tell me how far away I can be? Like, how close do I need to be for Toll of the Dead, or is that like a long distance thing?
It's fairly long distance. I want to say it's like 30 or 60 feet, like off the top of my head.
I want to do it to that guy. If I can? I can, right?
You might need to move up a little. How close are you to him now? It's at least 30 feet. So, I mean, if you're...
It
It
says
says 60 feet.
There you go, 60 feet. Yeah, as long as you're within 60 feet of him,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm 20 feet away.
Yeah, you told the dead this guy here?
This guy, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's just like, what the hell is that? I hear bells. But he's okay. But he's creeped out. He's like, I hear bells, they're creeping me out, man.
There's more bells where that came from.
Pip.
We'll see Posy moving up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move up. Let's see. Where is that skill? This one right here. What's its range? 10 foot? Alright. I get within 10 feet of this dude, and while I'm doing it, I'm reaching into one of my bags. And once I get to him, I just chuck poison in his face. And, see if it hits.
What are you doing, poison spray?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. So he's like, what the hell? I'm hearing bells and... And he takes 6 points of poison damage.
Oh yeah, fuck him up, Pip.
He's like, I'm in terrible shape. I'm hearing bells. They're poisoned in my face.
Things are not looking good for me.
And there's so many... Why are there so many birds?
All the fucking birds. If that's all you got, Pip, go ahead and I'll let you click the button now. I won't click it for you.
Oh, yes. All I need is a little bit of reminder something.
Okay, he's like, yeah, man. Did you just?
Sorry, I meant to ask last time.
Yeah.
About the shield. Can I have a shield out and still do all this shit?
Yeah.
Okay, then I would have totally pulled out my shield before, if I could do that. And I'll do it next turn. I don't care.
No, I'm assuming, like, especially in a combat situation, if you have a shield, I'm assuming it's already just part of your armor class, unless for some reason you tell me you're putting the shield down.
Yeah, this shield is totally, like, it doesn't look like it'd work. It's just pieces of bark strapped together with, like, some vines, and it does not look like it'd work, but it does the job.
Okay, let's see if it does the job. So what's your armor class? You have that shield already figured in?
I do not.
Okay. All right, but it's just so I know your armor class is 14.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, so he shoots that crossbow at you, and, like, your shield does the job. There's a crossbow bolt sticking out of your shield. You are unharmed. And it will be Zed's turn.
I'm going to charge forward.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, that should be 15 feet, and then the other 15 feet will put me right in front of this guy.
Okay.
And I am going to, like, he's still standing, right?
Yeah, he's, like, all wrapped up in all sorts of, like, vines and weeds and stuff. He's, like, struggling to, like, to do stuff.
So yeah, I'm gonna swing on him with the flail.
Okay. You have advantage. That will definitely hit him. It would have hit him even without the advantage, but yeah, you hit him.
All right. And 4.
He takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. And that'll be all I can do. So.
Okay. Zoe.
Alright. Let's see here. What we got? I am going to run up on this. Hold on, I get back to my sheet. Thank you. I want to run up to this guy.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh. There we go. Now I'm going to whip out my short sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to whack him with it.
Okay, yeah, whack him with it. Yeah, you whack him with that short sword.
8 points of piercing.
Oh!
And that ends my turn.
Okay. Alright, this guy, the leader, the more handsome of the guys, he cries out, he's like, oh, we yield! We yield! And that's all he's doing. He's dropped his, he's dropped anything he was holding in his hands, probably his crossbow. He's just like, we yield! Please! Don't kill us!
Do I
Listen
listen
in
to
the
it?
first place.
Right?
We warned you.
He's like, yes! This guy here is like at the top of the order. He's like, yes, we yield!
I just put my hands down. It's on you, guys.
I put my sword away.
Yeah, I would go up to the guy I just threw venom in, or sorry, poison in his face, and administer an like kind of like play it off like an anti-venom or like some way to a cure or whatever from the poison that I just did to him.
Okay.
To help him out.
Alright, yeah. He's like, oh, thank you.
Take this. I'm sorry. I mean, I meant to do it, but you guys were being mean.
He's like,
I
yeah.
have to apologize.
Yeah, no, you're completely right.
What was that posing?
We didn't want anyone to get
You
hurt.
have to apologize.
Well, I mean,
We warned them after they
sure,
threatened
but his
us.
eyes, the poison, like he meant go blind.
Oh well, that's what he gets for robbing people in the
Well,
middle
I
of
mean,
the forest.
they're dead, so I just knew they just got the better of the.
See, a lesson learned for everyone.
Yes, if we're gonna be highwaymen, do it right.
Don't be.
Be stronger.
Crime is bad.
Yeah, no,
I'm
we
just kidding.
absolutely we totally take your meaning.
Here, lean back. I'll put some water in your eyes. It'll help.
All right. Are you dropping concentration on the entangle there?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So they're no longer entangled. They're like, surprise! No, they don't do that. All right.
I'm just like steady glaring at the leader of the group, but I step a few feet away.
Yeah, he's like, here, man. He's like, this is everything I have. He's like, do as they say, guys. Do as they say. She said to put everything down. This big guy here, he's pissed off, man. This first guy, he's like, here, I've got this one copper piece. I have 3 silver pieces. I have this nice dragon chess set.
As punishment, though,
Yeah.
I will demand you all strip down to your underwear.
Oh man, all right, my cod piece. Okay.
Yep.
Do as he says,
And
guys.
And then
I
reach
just
in.
avert my eyes. I'm horrified.
I reach into one of my sacks,
Mhm.
and you have to apply this to each other's bodies. And then it is a mixture of blue dye from the flowers that I picked the last session, and I made a dye out of it so that they're all going to be blue men.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so they're doing that. They're stripping off their. They're wearing leather armor. They've got scimitars, light crossbows. They had pants on. Not anymore.
Zed, you wanna grab all that?
I want to grab
The
some
stuff.
bolts if they have them.
Some what?
I mean,
Bolts.
Yeah, they've got bolts. They've all got 20. Well, no, they've all got. This guy's got 19. The other one's sticking out of Pip's shield. And this guy, the dead guy back here, has got 19. The other one's sticking out of like Zed's back, like out of his shoulder or something.
cool. Sorry, I stopped a boat. I dropped my shield. Oh, shit. And I when they were giving up battle, I dropped my shield, so I go and I pick it up because I was too worried about helping the dude after the fight.
Yeah, he's like as he's taking off his clothes and stuff. He's like, "Hey, thanks a lot, man. That was like, you didn't need to do that." I'm like, "That's so cool of you. I really appreciate
Rub
that.
stuff on your skin.
I'm doing it, man. I'm gonna rub that stuff on my skin."
And then if anyone asks, I don't know what to say. This is gonna be. I wish I was there because that'd be hilarious to watch people interrogate you. But just yeah, this is your punishment. Luckily for you, you're not the guy that was behind us. He shot my friend and my friend. Well, the other one shot him and the other one smashed his head in. So, you guys got off pretty easy. I think being turned blue and naked is better than dead.
And your friend is currently becoming bacon, so you
Bacon?
guys got off easy.
Human bacon. Ew.
Yeah, no, you're right. A life of crime is no life for me.
I'm gonna take the small knife and the chalk.
Maybe you guys can be a traveling performers now that you're all blue. 3 blue men or something.
Play
like
drums.
He's like, yeah, no, it's like, I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's, oh man.
Oh, that's a cool spyglass. Oh, I should have known.
I'm tempted to grab the vestments.
Oh,
Could always play the part of a preacher.
Yeah.
iron pot.
Yeah, they're just like dropping all their stuff. Like this one guy here that like Zoe's all in front of, he's been rubbing that blue dye on himself, and he's just like, I just blew myself, sir.
Yes. Blew him too.
All right.
Blew each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that. Is it investments?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just gonna look through the stuff real quick.
Uh-huh.
What'd you all what'd you take? The
I
small
took
knife,
the small knife,
chalk.
the spyglass, and the chalk.
Well, there's a herbalism kit. I already have that.
Yeah, what would be the weight of a...
Insect repellent. I want that.
I just put the iron pot on Pip's head.
Is it like a pot, or is it like a cast iron pot? So, or like a
It's your hat now.
Is it like a butt protector in PUBG? Is that what it is? Or is it like something that can actually go over my head?
It's a pan, not a pot.
I guess that's true.
It is your hat now.
Yeah, how much do vestments weigh?
I absolutely take it off because my hair.
Probably not much. I wouldn't even worry about it. Like, I'm not really using the encumbrance unless you guys are like, I'm going to pick up that dragon and all this treasure and try to carry it to town. Yeah, as long as you're not, like, really, like, overloading yourself, I'm not going to worry about it. But I'd say vestments are probably, like, I don't know, half a pound. I wonder if it's in the, let me see if it's in the thing.
What is a vestments?
Kind of close the preacher, like a preacher, priest wears.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it doesn't say, like, in the compendium how much vestments weigh. But...
Yeah, it's clothing. It wouldn't weigh
yeah,
too terribly much.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know this kit. Nobody has it yet. This kit and water skin.
Yeah, so we're really sorry we tried to rob you. Thanks for not killing all of us. We completely understand why you killed Eric. We bear you no ill will. We've taken off everything except our cod pieces. We've dyed ourselves blue. We've blue ourselves.
Well, you're just lucky you didn't actually hit me with that bolt.
Man, I'm so happy I didn't.
I probably would have had the birds finish you off.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy. That's pretty creepy.
That was me. That was cool, right? You guys were intimidated as fuck. But yeah, have a good life, guys.
All right, so we can go.
And I'm just chuckling at them being blue. I'm very pleased with myself.
Okay. Yeah, they're like, all just cod pieces and blue dye, and they're just kind of like, they kind of huddle together, and they're like walking away like kind of backwards and stuff, like looking over their shoulders like they're afraid you're gonna... Because you completely, like, intimidated them, and then, like, yeah.
Rose from the leaf pile with the entanglement. I don't know. It was fun. Not my intended use for the blue dye, but I liked it.
I liked it too.
I still have a little bit of blue dye left because I need to dye my hair. So yeah, I guess, did everyone get everything they wanted? I don't even think I want anything.
Yeah. I just took the vestments for, like, future use.
Let's look.
I got
Ink.
the
Totally would grab the ink if no one else did. That's
mist
another
kit
form
and
of
water
dye.
skin.
You got the water skin?
And the mist kit.
Okay. Vial, I would grab. It's empty, right?
Yes.
There's actually two
Okay.
bottles of ink.
Oh yeah, there's 2 vials. I would totally grab them if no one else did, because I need places to store my dye and poisons.
Oh.
And what about that insect repellent? Did anyone grab that?
Not me.
Yeah,
I am?
they also had some coinage.
Coinage?
Yeah. There was a total of 23 copper pieces, 10 silver pieces, and 4 gold pieces.
Who would want to grab the money? I'm not too, like, grabby when it comes to money, and it doesn't sound like Posey was really giving a shit about money
I'm
earlier.
looking through the spyglass, and I'm not even paying attention to any of you.
I noticed money, and I guess I'd... Zub,
Yep.
do you wanna grab the money?
Certainly.
Can I have a few silver pieces though?
You may. How much was it?
23 copper, 10 silver, and 4 gold.
I'll take the 10 silver.
All right.
Thank you.
And because they're just I'm not getting my math wrong. There's 1, 2, yeah. I'll just distribute the 4 pieces of gold and then keep the 23. Just hold on to the 23 copper.
Sure.
So we might need it.
All right, so well, that was interesting, guys. Good job. Did anyone get hurt?
Nope.
I got a little hurt, obviously,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
right.
just
You got shot in the back of the leg, right?
in the shoulder.
Oh,
Wait, where did I?
Anatomy. Well, I said shoulder, but I mean, like you could say you got shot somewhere else if you want. And anatomy is not Pitt's strong
I just
suit.
saw like him walking, and then this like little jackass from behind, so, like, pew, and it just goes right in the back of his leg. Just like a type of moment, and then he goes and kills him. But shoulder, all right.
well, how badly did? Oh wait, was it a bolt or was it an axe? I'm confused.
It was a bolt.
Okay.
It's still sticking out of his shoulder. You see it. It's a bolt.
Hey, Zed, do you want me to pull that out for you?
You can try.
Well, you're gonna need to get down here, unless you want me to climb you.
I'll drop to a knee.
And I will get up to it, start pulling at it, realize it's really jammed in there, and then just like get both my feet on his back and just like pulling, and then it comes loose and I just fall on the ground.
Jesus.
And then I like just I'll grab my kit or whatever and just smear some I don't know, some herbs on him or whatever. Just not that it would actually have any benefit to the game. Just like thinking that it would.
Right. Sure. Yeah. You get some herbs on him. What kind of herbs? Like something with a nice smell to it, or
Something that would I don't know, something like it would have aloe in it or something, or something that would help. That would actually help, but not actually. Like,
sure. Yeah.
game mechanic.
Yeah. Let's say you got some aloe. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And
So
mixed with some, I don't know,
So
something that smells good, better than aloe, because aloe smells
Aloe.
terrible.
I'm just now kneeling in the woods with a crossbow bolt halfway out of my bag, caked in herbs.
So, does that feel better?
A little bit. It's kind of still stuck in there,
Oh,
but
let's go. And I give him a big pat on the back, like right next to it, not realizing it. Just let's go.
I'm just gonna slowly rise to my feet,
Okay.
deeply resist the urge to get Pip.
So, I guess we
Damn it,
continue.
cat.
I
Yes,
mean,
let us continue.
I mean, are you okay to travel? I mean, it's just a little wound, right? It's just
Yeah,
one bolt.
It hurts whenever I move my arm or move at all, but I think I can hang.
Well, I mean, for such a big guy, you seem kind of like a wuss.
I'm not as
What's
not as
that?
strong as some might think, but
I'm just kidding, Zed. I mean, I haven't been hurt. Well, that last adventure with the rats, that was weird. But I didn't get shot this time, so.
you're very lucky.
Well, I mean, I hid because there was obviously people watching us. I don't know why everyone didn't hide.
You seem to be very adept at hiding in bushes.
leaf piles is what I usually like. But, I might do.
Bushes, leaf piles. Either way. Shall we continue?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys are all going to continue? There's nothing else anyone else wanted to do in the woods here? On the road? Fair enough.
Hold on.
Sure.
Can I? Okay, sometimes highwaymen
Yeah,
don't keep all of their shit on them.
sure.
They usually have a stash somewhere around.
Mm-hmm.
Could I make a perception check to find possibly a stash?
Yeah, you could try to make a perception check to find a stash.
And so wow.
Yeah, you don't
I
seem
gave
to
myself
find any
guidance.
stash. And you can't give yourself guidance.
And then I'm walking around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking, in like the roots of trees and stuff, and then after a while, I just start kicking leaf piles and walk to the road and continue on our way.
Aww. The image is so sad in my head. Just kicking leaf piles.
There's a rat in one. You hear a squeak, and I'm like, oh no! I'm kidding.
Okay. After about another hour, you come to the town of Sagan. Sagan is a small town. I got some information on it. But the big thing, the coolest thing about Sagan, aside from like it's heavily populated by elf-type folks, is they have this really cool tower in the center of town that has what appears to be like a very large spyglass upon it.
I think my computer froze, so
Uh-oh.
I'm probably gonna have to shut down because my mouse ain't moving.
Uh-oh.
So
Bum,
I'll be
bum,
right
bum.
back.
All right.
Do we want to take a short break? I don't know how long it's been.
We could take a short break, but I think we're just about done for the evening, though.
It's already done.
Well, let's go a little bit longer if everybody's game for that.
I am.
I am.
Kale?
We did start a little late.
We did start a little late, and then there was that camera problem, and yeah,
And then
so
there was that tail showing up late.
yeah, and then all sorts of technical issues.
It's gonna be terrible when I start talking like this for real. I'm Pryler, you can find me on.
All right, so yeah, so we're gonna take a quick break while we're getting resituated, and yeah, we'll be back.
I know me leaving is probably like jack the cameras up again.
Yeah, but that's all right. I can. Let me fix them real quick. They're just in the wrong place. That's an easy enough. That's an easy enough fix, I think. Oh, for heaven's sake. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a producer. That's the dream. I'm gonna teach my daughter how to do this shit so she can produce this shit for me.
I start to laugh because I'm watching it now. All of a sudden, I just see Bryce zip off screen.
There we go. Okay. All right. All better. All right. So we're all better. We're back.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
All right. So you guys have reached the town of Sagan. It's a small town sitting at a crossroads. It's primarily known as a trading post. There's a good number of elves there. Most of the space within the walls of the town appear to be marketplace kind of things. You know, there's a lot of marketplaces, a lot of stores. And there's that, like I said, there's that tower. There's a large tower with this, like, big spyglass looking thing up on top of it. And, you know, I mean, there are guards at the gates, but I mean, they don't even bother stopping you. It's like, you know, people come in and out all the time. It's a trading post kind of town. They do kind of look at, like, you know, I mean, you've probably still got some blood oozing out of the, what was it? Out of the aloe and herbs.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you guys have reached town.
Well, Zed,
Yes.
what do we do from here? I mean, have you investigated? I know you're a guard. I don't know if you investigate things, but you seem like you might have knowledge on what to do.
Well, I was sent to investigate the missing child, so I do know some things. But I would say we need to be, because this is where he's laying low, right? That's where he's been possibly laying low.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Zed, I would say that you know that there's a place called Dusty's Tap Room that you've heard that, like, unsavory folk like to hang out in.
Dusty's Tap
Pip is
Room?
gonna be actively searching for was it a druidic stuff?
Okay. Like to
So,
see if, like, any
because-
signs have
because
been
he's
left?
He's a druid as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if there's anything that's, like, you know, it's like thieves' cants or whatever. So it's like the druid version of that. So if there's any signs that I'd see that would possibly lead me to him, I'm actively looking for that stuff.
Okay. Well, for the druid though, like, right, not for the thief guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, so we're. Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought we were looking for the druid guy here. I thought he was late. Okay, yeah. My bad.
No, no worries.
My bad. All right.
But yeah, you can still give me you can still give me another perception check to see if, like, there are any druidic markings here.
All right. Oh, we'll do that.
I need to make sure I'm still. Okay, I'm still.
Yeah, you don't really see any sort of, like, druidic markings about.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in search of Dusty's Tap Room.
Okay, it's Dusty's Tap Room is it's right in the main market square kind of area. Like, it's in a corner of the main market square area, but it's there. Most of the other places, you know, like I said, it's early afternoon, so there's a lot of people shopping about, buying things like chickens or flowers or things to make blue dye out of. But there's not a lot of people gathered around Dusty's Tap House. It seems like people kind of just like try to avoid it. Like as if kids wander too close, like their parents kind of yank them back.
Yeah, do I have any like visual indicators on me that I'm a guard?
You tell me. Like, I mean, ordinarily, I'd say that your uniform, like, there's probably some sort of insignia on it. Something that says, like, Folsom Town Guard. But it would probably be, like, it wouldn't actually say Folsom Town Guard. Like, maybe, like, it'd have, like, the crest of the town or something. I'll have to come up with a crest. But, I mean, it would be something that you could easily remove.
Something.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is I
I'd
just
say
want
the
to
crest would probably be something related to the water, like a fish or a boat or something like that. Anchor.
It is a boat, like on the bottom, like kind of curved, not quite like a banana boat, but like kind of curved, and there's a fish over it. Thank you, Pryler. That's going to be the town crest. It's got the fish and the boat. All right, yeah. So you have that removed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just adding notes. Yeah, I just like tuck that away or
Mm-hmm.
do that, and I make my way over to the tap house.
Okay. Yeah, you enter Dusty's Tap House. It's not very crowded. It is a little loud with that noise. Let me turn that down a little bit. I don't know how loud it is for you guys. It's a little loud for me.
It was a little loud first, wasn't it?
Wow, this tavern's very loud.
But there's there's some people like hanging about. There's a guy behind the bar. I'll ping him in a second. I'm just trying to minimize this a bit for the Voyager stream.
Can I sit down and immediately start drinking?
Yeah, absolutely. This guy is tending bar. He's a bartender. These other folks here, these two elf-looking people, and this guy here, they're just kind of sitting at various tables, just chilling. This old-looking guy is sitting. He is sitting by himself at a corner table.
So is she like the barmaid or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's starting to make her way over to Posey, who sat down at a table.
Yeah, I'll sit either beside or across from Posey and wait.
Okay, Zoe, Pip.
So what's in this tavern? Just normal some tables and a bar.
Yeah, tables, a bar. There's some people
There's
sitting
no-
around. There's a nice fireplace.
There's no bullyards in this.
There is no bullyards in this establishment, unfortunately.
I flip a table in outrage. No bullyards.
Fuck this table in particular.
Yeah. No. Where's Posey? She's at the bar.
You know what, I'm gonna move.
Sitting at a table.
I'm gonna move you guys to the actual to the battle map, even though there will be no battle. Just to give you a better idea of
That
like
you
what the
think.
layout. Yeah, that you think. Just to give you a better idea of the layout. Oh yeah, this has got. Let me just illuminate it.
I jump on the bar and I stab the barkeeper.
Why are you so violent?
Do none of you have sight?
Sight? Oh, you mean like I thought like you were saying like an ability sight or something? I can see.
Nope. Blind AF. Can't
Yeah,
see.
what the?
I'm like the only one who can see.
She's not in the tavern. Oh yes, she is. Never mind. She's right there.
Excuse you. I'm right here.
Alright, I'm just going to turn off... Damn it, Mondo. I'm just going to turn off the dynamic lighting. It'll make things so much easier. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so this is the... that's the bar. That's where the people are sitting at. That's where Posey and Zed have sat down.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I would say, let's say there's a stools, perhaps by the bar.
Mhm.
Is that a thing we can say?
Yep.
I would definitely pull one of those up to the table because I'm not sitting in a normal like human-sized chair. That would look terrible.
Sure, yeah, you can pull you can pull one of the stools up to the table.
And like as I'm pulling it, like making, you know how you like pull the chair across the floor and it makes the screeching noises.
Uh-huh.
Just like I stop and like look around and just all the way to the table. Right next to Posey.
Yeah, this guy, he's like, he's kind of like,
What you doing, Posey?
Zoe, you're sitting at that other table?
I don't know yet. I haven't ordered.
Well, I mean, when it comes, what are you gonna drink?
Hopefully they have something stronger than what I'm used to.
What are you used to?
I don't know the booze in this world.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you have lived a sheltered life, from what I've known about you.
We have a wine cellar and we have alcohol.
I mean, just because you have alcohol doesn't mean you're not sheltered. You said it yourself, you don't know the booze of this world. I mean, there's whiskey,
That was
there's
out of
vodka.
character.
No, it was out of character?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I'm confused.
I know you were a gnome in real life.
You need a what?
Nothing.
Zoe, you're sitting at the other table? You staying there?
Zoe,
So
you
your
need
mic's muted.
someone
Yeah.
wizard
Okay.
By the
cast a
fireplace.
mute on her.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so the barmaid comes over. And she's like, yeah, can I help you? What'd you like?
What's
What
the
is-
guy's name? It's Candlemere, right? Or Clodomir?
Vladimir.
Clodomir.
Have you seen a gentleman by the name of Clodomir around?
He's my friend. We're here for drinks. Drinks, right?
Hi.
I don't know any...
Water.
Maybe we should order drinks first.
I don't know any Clodomir. Yeah, would you like to order drinks like the gnome says?
Yeah.
I'll take a water.
He wants a water. What do you want, Posey?
What is your strongest alcoholic beverage?
We just got a new bottle of the Pop Skull.
I'll have the bottle.
A whole bottle of Pop Skull.
That is what I said.
What's even more stronger than that?
Well, it's the strongest thing we have. I mean,
Arsenic.
dragon's blood is the strongest thing, we've ever served here, but we don't have any right now. We've just got the Pop Skull.
Well, I mean, she's drinking a whole bottle. I don't know if I can compete with that.
You don't have to compete. Just bring the bottle and some glasses, and you can have some.
We've got a nice blueberry ale. Reds. Blueberry ale.
That sounds good,
Treat yourself.
but I'm gonna try this skull thing.
Alright, you want a bottle of the Pop Skull or you want just a glass?
And some glasses. A bottle and some glasses.
Alright, so 2 bottles of the Pop Skull?
Just
Yes.
the one bottle. I don't
No,
think
no,
it
sorry,
needs
one
that
bottle.
much. Pip is going to die tonight. We don't need that.
Alright, so one water, and
Water.
popsicle, 2 glasses. All right, I'll be back with your drinks in a moment. Miss, is there anything I can get you?
Can I just get an ale, please?
All right. And she pops off to go get
And
the
some
stuff.
food.
Hmm?
And some food.
Oh, some food. What sort of food would you like? I've got rabbit stew, I've got chicken stew, and I've got lamb stew.
Do you have ham babies?
Ham babies?
You have
Yeah.
fried chicken.
We do have fried chicken.
I'll take 2 of those.
All right, 2 fried chickens.
Fried
Oil
chicken
was
as
used to
well.
fry the chicken.
All right, a couple of fried chickens. Need a fried chicken for table 1, fried chicken for
Excuse me,
table
I
2.
asked a question.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
What kind of oil do you use to fry the chicken?
What kind of oil?
Yes, it's very important.
Well, you know, whale oil.
Blubber.
That's gonna make the fish taste.
I'm just the way God made me, ma'am.
What? I don't think she was talking about you. I
Oh.
totally. No. You weren't, right, Posey? Okay. Goodness gracious, no, she did not just call you fat. You're
Yeah, no, we use whale oil.
I think I'll pass on the fried chicken. What kind of stew? Did you say a rabbit stew?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take some rabbit stew.
I'd be interested to try the fishy chicken.
You'll need the bunny. There's no nutrition in that. You should have other stew.
Well, there's other stuff in it. It's not just rabbit. It's got carrots, probably.
Oh,
Maybe some potato.
Peas, carrots, and potatoes.
See?
bring him cakes.
Oh, cakes are good. I like cakes.
And we
I do
don't.
want some rabbit stew.
And we ain't got no ham babies.
Was it ham
Travesty.
babies? What were they called?
Ham babies.
Well, it was babies.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have any ham babies.
Well, I'm sure an individual one is a singular ham baby, but they
Right.
ham babies. Yes.
Yeah. We don't have a ham baby, or neither do we have many ham babies.
Artisanal cheeses.
I don't know what kind of cheese that is. I've got a cheddar, and I've got a the cheese with the holes in it.
I've got a cheddar and a slightly more pungent cheddar.
I'll take some of the cheddar as well.
All right.
I'll take both the cheeses. The soft cheese.
Oh my goodness.
That's not like melted, but like soft.
A white.
Oh yeah, we got a soft cheese.
I'll take that as well.
All right, we just call it soft cheese.
Do you have any pickles too? Can we just have everything from the kitchen? Can I have my
Pickles.
alcohol, please?
You know pickles are just cucumbers that have been pickled.
That's the name.
I don't believe you.
All right, I'll put in your orders for your food. I'll bring your drinks, and then if there's anything else you want after this, I mean, I'm gonna bring some pickles. I've got the food orders. Something about no ham babies. Okay, all right.
Yes, it's good. No matter what you bring, we're gonna eat it. So,
Mhm.
so Posey, did you know that gnomes make the best pickles?
Do you?
It's scientific fact.
Out of cucumbers.
Yes, that's how you make the pickle.
I don't believe you.
I mean, I can make pickles and show you how.
She comes back with the drinks and the cheeses and some pickles, and she's like, "The rest of the food will be out shortly."
Ma'am, how do you make do you make the pickles here?
No, I don't make the pickles here. We buy them.
Damn it. Do you know how they're made?
Oh, I guess they pickle them.
But what do they pickle?
I don't know. I don't make pickles.
Zed,
I'm already drinking.
Zed, or Zoe, do you guys Do you guys know where pickles come from?
I'm drinking a lot.
Yes.
A garden.
Yes, but what do you pickle to make a pickle?
A vegetable.
Vinegar?
Yep.
What was that?
Vinegar?
No.
Yes.
Yes, you use vinegar, but what is the vegetable you pickle?
Cucumber.
Cover.
Thank you. I told you. You said pickle. I mean, cucumber. Do I need to get like a pickler to convince you about pickles?
I don't think you could find one in the city, but
I can make a pickle. I'm a pickler.
would that not make you a pickler?
I guess I am a pickler.
I still don't
Don't
believe
take
you.
a low.
Maybe if I made a pickle and you ate the pickle, would you believe me?
Very strange statement.
Gnomes make the tastiest pickles.
I don't believe that either. I've had
Have-
gnome food.
And happen to make the best
Bad.
ale.
This is quite the pickle we've gotten ourselves into.
Yeah, these two elves are like watching as you guys are like talking about pickles and stuff. They look very confused and mildly baffled.
I will grab the cup or glass or whatever that they brought with the bottle,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess hold it to Posey to be like, can you pour me some?
For him, what's left?
Yeah, it's this stuff is like really it's pretty strong stuff. It's like it's like moonshine basically.
Yeah.
Like white lightning,
Yeah.
you know.
Pip totally like tastes it, like even before it hits his lips, like this face of like, oh my god, what have I gotten myself into? This is nasty. And just like, but tries to hide it. Like,
And I'm just drinking it totally straight faced.
and then I set it down and eat some cakes. Like, oh god, I should have got something else to drink.
It's like when Pry and I go to the bar and I get vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Zoe, she's brought you your drink as well.
Thank her.
And yeah, she's like, your food will be ready in just a few moments, and she runs back off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look. Let's go look over at Pip and just be like, and that's why I drink water.
What are you talking about? It's tasty. It's good. I feel happy that I drank it.
You gotta work on your poker face.
What's poker?
I pat him on the head a little too hard because I'm mostly
What's in my
not.
hair?
While I'm over here, I want to grab a marshmallow out of my backpack and roast it on the fire.
Sure.
Where'd you get the marshmallow?
You have marshmallows?
We do now. It's canon.
I grabbed it from the university when we had dinner. He had everything.
They were only ham babies as far as I could see. I want marshmallows.
I handed her a couple of marshmallows.
I am ecstatic. I have a mouthful of marshmallows. We're playing Fluffy Bunny, and I'm drinking strange booze.
Well, I mean, okay, so now would be the time to look for information. You know what I mean?
Information like how to make pickles. According
I
to
already know how. You're the one that doesn't believe me.
cucumbers.
There's cucumbers and vinegar
Wait.
and some spices, like sometimes
Garlic.
It's
dill.
always you and the
and garlic.
spices. You put spices on Zed. Spice.
Yes,
Pickles.
but that was not for eating.
I'm
That
not
was
listening.
For
I'm
I'm drinking.
gonna do a poorly. Like I have no points in it, but I'm gonna do a perception check and just like look around the room to see if like maybe I see him hide somewhere. Just I
Sure.
see something that might give an indication. Nope.
Hey, Zed, why are you looking underneath the table? What-
Did you drop something?
is there a marshmallow down there?
I tossed one under the table in his mouth.
So
From my pocket,
yeah.
Squeak pops out and runs over and grabs the marshmallow and brings it back to me.
Awesome. Yeah, Zed, you're distracted by all the shenanigans. Yeah, so you didn't notice anything in particular.
I'm drunk and paranoid. Can I roll perception?
Sure, go ahead and roll perception. Yeah, man, it's like this rat like scurried under the table, grabbed a marshmallow, and seems to have given it back to Pip.
Wow. Is that a party trick?
I have this. I'm guessing it's the bigger marshmallows.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, in my hand, it's rather huge, and I'm.
Just eat all of it.
I put it on the table, and I like grab a knife and start cutting it.
Oh, Grandpa Simpson's.
The barman comes over with the food. He starts just like putting food on the table there. He's just like, here you go. Here you go.
I'm trying to grab Squeak.
Here you go. He brings Zoe her food. There you go.
I stab her hand. No, I'm. No, but I will protect Squeak. Squeak's mine. What was that, Posey? You were.
But he looks so soft.
He is soft.
Are you folks set? You need anything else? You need more salt or
Information.
what kind of information you looking for?
I point at Zed.
We fry the chickens in whale oil.
Is that why they taste like fish?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know the calorie counts or nothing. This ain't one of them fancy places that tells you how bad the food is for you.
I also noticed you didn't have any artisan cheeses.
What kind of cheese is that?
3 cheeses. That's
Artisan?
more cheese than you need, Pip.
I got cheddar
Yeah, but
cheese.
they're not artisan cheeses.
Cheddar, Revenge of Cheddar, and soft cheddar.
Yeah,
Were the 3 cheeses.
yeah, cheddar. I got that cheese with the little holes in it, and I got a
Have the
soft
blue
cheese.
though.
No, we don't got no blue cheese.
What about the goat cheese as well? That's good.
I think
There
so.
are goats?
I think the cheese with the holes in it's made from goat.
Oh, why didn't you say that?
You know, not goat milk. I think the cheese is made from goat.
All of it? Or
Mhm.
just the holes?
I don't know. What do I know about cheese? I know about as much about cheese as I do about pickling.
No, they milk the goats. They don't turn goats into cheese.
I don't know. They tell me goat cheese, and what am I supposed to think, right?
He thinks pickles are cucumbers.
Aren't they?
Some of them are. You can pickle cucumbers. Yeah, I got some pickled eggs over there. You want some pickled
Well,
eggs?
yes, but you don't call a pickled egg a pickle. You call it a pickled egg. A
Then why don't you
pickled-
call a pickle cucumber if it's a cucumber?
Because it was the
Pip?
first.
It was the first
Yep, so it got
in
them
a
in
long
pickle.
line hierarchy of pickled vegetables.
Yeah, if you pickled a mushroom, it'd be a pickled mushroom.
Didn't we come here to do something?
Like I got some pickled peppers in the back.
Oh, pickled peppers are delicious.
Yeah.
Is it a bunch of
you-
pickled peppers?
Peckers. That's what I heard. Good job.
Yeah.
Ah, good. We're all 12.
I ain't pickled my pecker.
What is that rhyme or whatever? That's what I was going for. And then,
Peter Piper.
Yes, thank you. And then I just freaking said that. Wow, good job, me. Woo.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, and how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
It was a pack of pickled peckers, apparently. Not.
Yeah, no, I don't do that here. This is a classy establishment. I don't pickle my pecker.
Classy with no
Yeah.
artisanal cheeses.
That's what I was gonna say.
I still know what kind of cheese that is.
It's good cheese. Classic cheese.
Oh, well then, yeah, I got that, yeah.
No, you don't.
No, I got goat cheese.
Goats aren't classy.
No.
Actually, goats are very classy. I'll talk to them.
What don't you talk to, Pip?
Last year the squirrels, I guess.
I don't really like talking to squirrels, but I have talked to squirrels. Rabbits also mean
Rabbits are mean.
yes.
Biting commentary.
Birds. I talk to lots of birds. Birds are cool. But they're always happy because they can fly.
So it's like, wait, who handed out the food? Was it the cook or was it the bartender?
The bartender.
The bartender. He's still sitting there like watching this all go on.
He's
right?
starting to back away. Like he's just like, I'm going to extract myself from this situation. But I mean, you can stop him if you'd like. He hasn't gotten that far.
Yeah. I'll just be like, sir.
Yes.
I'd like to ask if you've seen what was Clodomir? Was Clodomir?
Long River.
Yeah. Was he halfling or was he?
Halfling.
Yeah, he was halfling.
Actually, the guy said he was a hobbit. I don't know what that is.
Trademark.
Trademark.
That's exactly what he said after he said it too. That's so neat.
Yes. Have you seen a halfling around?
There's one sitting at that table over there.
He's talking about Zoe, right?
Yeah.
I'll wave.
I wave
She's
back.
with us. I mean, a halfling male goes by Clodomir. He may have been around with some druidic items.
Nah, I don't know no Clodomir.
You see a halfling that was reading? That would have stuck out.
No, I don't know no reading halflings.
You know any
What, do
halfling?
halflings not read?
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, I got halfling friends.
Yes, I can read.
Cookbooks. We like food. We read
You don't
cookbooks.
think I can read?
I didn't know. That's why I asked.
Well, I can read. I mean, duh.
Yeah, no, I don't know no
Why do you
Clodomir.
think I was so happy about the library? I just look at the pages.
Thought you were happy for me.
Right, and they're happy for you? What do you mean?
So if there's nothing else, I'm gonna get back to
oh,
Tendon Bar.
no. What's that? No, don't leave. We haven't dismissed you yet. We need information out of you, and we're trying to get it out of you, and we don't quite know how to.
That is quite the audacity.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know no, I don't know no Clodomir. I don't know no reading halflings. There's a halfling sitting over there at that other table. You guys kind of came in together.
Are there a lot of halflings that come through here?
Yeah, you know, we get some halflings in here, sure.
Hey, did that guy describe what the halfling looked like? At all?
I bet they were small.
Zoe kind of knows what he looks like because, like, he's a he's some sort of cousin, like a distant cousin. He has got he's like a Frodo-looking motherfucker.
Like that.
Okay, so
Wait, I'm not sure. I had a token for this, and I can't find him right now.
have you seen a Frodo-looking motherfucker?
Trademark.
I'm just trademarking all over here.
I don't think so. Was he wearing like orc armor and like
I don't know, was he?
I don't know. No, I ain't seen no Frodo-looking motherfucker.
Dressed like me.
Probably be dressed like you. Is he a ranger?
Kind of like a woodland person, yeah.
Hmm.
Those halfling cars.
Yeah, no, I don't know no Clodomir. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you want the pickled eggs or not? I forget where we fell on that.
Yeah,
Yes.
deviled eggs?
What?
Deviled eggs.
When you say that, he kind of looks at Posey like,
Me.
I don't understand deviled
Give me
eggs.
the pickled eggs
that?
and I eat them. They will be deviled eggs.
It's a tiefling delicacy.
Nah, I don't know I don't know no deviled
Do you
eggs.
know what mayonnaise is?
I don't know no mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise is the most evil condiment.
I don't know Clodimir.
Oh, it's
I
so
don't know
delicious.
mayonnaise. I don't know man egg.
Well, thank you for the food. I thought we'd get possibly more information out of you since you're a bartender, and bartenders usually have information.
Yeah,
You
when
don't.
yeah when they
You don't even
when
know
they
what
want to share it. So
Artisanal, you don't even know what artisanal cheeses is. Jesus is?
Cheese it?
he's starting to back away again. He's back. He's like, all right, yeah, no, artisanal.
Yeah, later, dude.
All right.
So, we've learned nothing, but we have food.
He wanders off into the kitchen.
Oh, Zoe, why are you sitting all by yourself?
Castle closer by the fire is warm.
Okay. I
I'm
didn't know that it was
always
cold
warm.
out.
I don't have much blubber on me. I'm tiny.
That's all mine.
Posey immediately is offended because she's like stick thin and is always like on fire because hellish stuff. Just offended and drunk, thinking about eggs.
She calls it a
Suppose
man egg.
Posey, you've had deviled eggs,
A
right?
little mayonnaise in your mouth and egg.
Yeah, Posey, you've had deviled eggs before?
Yes, I can make them, much like you can make pickles. My eggs come from eggs, though.
Can I like motion for the scraggly looking guy on the table across from us, or he would be like diagonal from me?
Yeah, he was he seems pretty drunk. He seems pretty drunk, but he has been watching. He's been watching like this whole exchange, like kind of the hell, and yeah. So you motion to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gets up. He's like starts staggering over. He grabs this chair behind him right now, and just keeps kind of pulling it over. And he throws a leg over it like Riker style, so he's like sitting facing the wrong way. And he's just like, sup?
Have you seen the halfling around?
And not the one that we came with.
Yeah, not the one behind us, but a
Oh, God, you smell.
Just the way God made me, sir.
No, it's the alcohol, man. You drink a lot.
I do drink a lot. This is, who you're looking for is a halfling?
yes.
No, man. Which halfling? I know lots of halflings, man.
Would you happen to know one named Claudemir?
Oh, Claudie? Yeah, man. I know Claudie.
Have you seen him recently?
No, man. I ain't seen Claudie in a couple of weeks, man. He's like, He comes in, he goes, he comes in, he goes. He's like, he tries to sell. He's like, hey, look, I found these magic sticks. And I'm like, nah, man, these are magic sticks. And, and then he goes back out into the woods, man, to be with his people. Or something.
Mid-sentence while he's speaking.
Yeah.
You just hear the dragging noise of the chair again, because I'm pulling my chair away from him and placing it on the other side of Posey.
Sure. Yeah, no, man, I don't know, I don't know. I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks, man.
Would you say he lives out in the woods?
Nah, man, he doesn't live. His family lives in his family lives in Y, I think, and I ain't seen. He ain't been here in at least a couple of weeks, man. So,
Still smells better than him, Cozy.
I smell just the way God made me, sir.
That's not true.
I pat him on the back. Thank you for your assistance.
All right, yeah, no worries, man. He goes back to his table. The bartender comes out and kind of sits next to him and is kind of whispering at him pretty low, but just he looks really annoyed about that.
Can I roll a perception to see what they're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, man, he's just what the fuck are you doing, man? You can't be... You drunk asshole. He's you want to fucking blow everything? He's you want to blow our cover and shit? And he's and they got those fucking weirdos fucking around here. He's these people obviously are up to no good. He's what the fuck are you talking to them for? And he's he called a man an egg. He's just oh. Go fucking sleep it off, Lemus. And the guy looks really annoyed and stuff, and he kind of just staggers over to this chair here, sits at the table with those two elves. They kind of seem to look like they're trying to ignore him, but he just sits there, and they're just kind of going about their meal around him.
Is the bartender still sitting at the table?
Nah, he gets up and goes back behind the bar.
I'm gonna walk over to the bar.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna lean just close enough for him to hear, and I'll be blow what cover?
Sorry?
I heard you. I ain't trying to cause problems here. I'm just trying to find somebody. So, if that might be in relation to that, just let me know.
Alright, man. Well, I ain't seen this guy you're looking for. So, I don't know what to tell you.
Did Zed go up and move towards him to ask him that?
Yeah, he's at the bar.
Yeah, I went over to the bar.
Alright. I'll be
Zed, we're out of cakes. You ordering more food? You ordering more food over there? We need cakes. And we're running low on marshmallows. I doubt they have them, but you could
I'll reach
ask.
in and grab a couple more marshmallows.
How many marshmallows do you have? Throw them
That's
over
my
here.
last two. That's
Oh.
my last two.
The barmaid goes over and she's just sir, you said you wanted more what now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, you get some more cakes? Do you have marshmallows? I doubt it, but...
I have no idea what marshmallows are, but I can get you more cakes. Meanwhile, the bartender is yeah, so he's just look, he's why are you looking for him?
Well, I come from a different city, and it looks to be that he has stolen some items from someone, and just want to find out what exactly happened at that location the homeowner was missing for some time beforehand.
Well, look, I don't know nothing about that, and if you're looking to buy some items that this guy allegedly stole, anything in particular you're looking for? You're looking for what, some jewelry, some
I was gonna call Pip over.
He's calling me over as I pull out my friend Squeak, and I'm showing him off to Posey.
What is... What, Zo? Not Zo,
Bless you.
sorry. Zed, terminal Z's. Zed, what's up? What'd you say? You need me?
Yes, I need you. Come here.
I'm, sorry, Posey. I'm gonna have to take Squeaky, though. I'm sorry, you're whispering really softly.
You
I couldn't
can
hear.
let me hold him.
I don't know if I trust you quite yet to hold him.
I'll hold him just like this, and I won't move. I promise.
You promise you won't eat him.
I won't what?
Eat him.
Well, he's not a baby.
I mean, he's not full grown.
I don't
Yeah.
eat babies.
That's not what I heard. I'm just kidding. Fine, you can hold him.
I'm ecstatic.
As I just jump off the stool and strut on over to yes. Yes.
So, you need me for something, Zed?
What is it that was missing from the house?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was eating. The food was so good. And I was so excited about joining. I did. And then I didn't think that Posey was coming, and then Posey was coming, and I got excited. And I honestly forgot. I think some papers? Some of his... I don't know. I'm sorry.
Well, from what I recall, the homeowner was a druid, so if someone has
Yes.
come through fencing druidic items, god damn it, give me a second.
Yeah, take all the time you need.
Let me continue where I left off. Y'all still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you. You're speaking quite loudly.
Oh. Yeah, see, so if anyone has been fencing druidic items, that is more than likely where it's from, so like to find the source.
Maybe I should get a journal and write this stuff down. I'm terrible at remembering things.
You like
What?
uh
I like a what? I having trouble speaking.
you with the law? He says it kind of low, not as loud as I just did. He's like, "You with the law?"
No. I'm a rat catcher, and I'm not with the law. I'm a rebel. I don't follow the law.
All right, but what about him?
He's a rebel too, right? Rebel. We do rebelling things.
All right, I tell you
Fuck
what.
law enforcement.
I'll put out a couple of feelers, and I'll see if your guy Clodimir is around here, and if maybe he's looking to unload some druidic books or something. You come back after sunset, and I'll see if I got some information for you. All right?
Is there
Sounds
a,
good.
is it an inn around here, or is this an inn? Not that I'd want to stay here, because you guys don't have artisanal cheeses and stuff, but if we have to.
He he looks at you, and you say artisanal cheeses again, and he kind of like he puts his hand over his face. And he's like, and then he looks over your shoulders, and he looks back, and he's like,
I'm sorry,
yeah, he's
I
like, we
spent
got
some time
some.
with some hobbits, and they're really into artisanal cheeses.
He's like, yeah, no, we got some rooms upstairs. You looking if you're looking for a room, sure.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I mean, no offense, but is there another place around here that we can stay? It's kind of loud, and Zed is a light sleeper.
He's like, yeah, there's an inn up the road.
How does it smell?
I don't know. I don't go there.
Okay, so probably better than you.
I just look down and just grab.
I have a very sensitive nose, sorry.
It's yeah. He's like, it's the staggered stag.
The stag?
The staggered stag.
Why is it staggered?
I don't know. I don't go there.
Is it drunk or did it get hit in the head?
The sign has got like what looks to be a drunk stag. Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess yeah, but I don't go there.
That's, I mean, is it... You don't go there, so you don't have an idea.
No.
I'm just gonna like put my hand on Pip's shoulder
Yeah.
and just look down at him. Next time we're
What?
next time we're at a farming store, I'm buying you a shovel. Now let's go.
I love shovels. I'd love to garden. But I mean, I prefer like little spade. It's a lot easier to dig. Shovels are huge.
With the hole you're putting yourself in, you'll need a shovel.
I'm in a
No,
hole.
just-
I'm not in a hole. I'm in this nasty ass tavern.
I'm just after that, I'm just gonna like put my hand, like move to the top of his head and just clap my other hand over his mouth and just walk him out of the tap room before we get in trouble.
Why are you escorting me out, sir? I didn't even drink my drink. It was nasty. I'm not even drunk or anything. It's your problem, man. Orc man.
They will stab us repeatedly if we keep that good type of shit up.
I
So
mean, what, they're gonna mess with me and then Posy's gonna like turn him into a chicken or something and then I'm gonna stomp on him.
I drank your drink, Pip.
What's that?
I drank your drink.
Oh, darn, I was totally into that. That... You owe me.
I'm just gonna like
Can I have Screech back, please?
Okay, so what's the
You're whistling
plan?
again.
But I'm a cool pirate, I said. Hand you back
You're
here.
not a pirate.
Put him on my shoulder and I was making pirate noises.
Oh.
our hard and fiddly.
I put my hand up and Squeak jumps to me.
Can't jump to you from already handing him back to you. Like,
He still jumps from your hand.
oh. The shade.
And if you grab him, he bites you. No.
Just
So yes,
I'm just gonna like
let's continue.
put my hands on the table and just be like, well, we have somewhat of a lead, so I'm thinking we should head away, or not head away, but we should head up to the local inn, the Staggered Stag, and get some rest.
I don't like the name. It sounds like it's gonna be smelly, but it can't be worse than this place. They don't even have artisanal cheeses. And they don't know what a double egg is. They don't know how to make pickles. What is this place?
No, they do know how to make it. They do know how to make pickles.
No,
It's
Buy pickles.
they buy pickles from the pickler.
The gnomes
Ah.
make the pickles.
They do make the best pickles. It is
Whale
true.
will.
That is what they call what is that? Canon? I think it's canon. I heard some humans using that term earlier.
Humans do like to use that term.
yeah. I kind of got sidetracked when you all got sidetracked on the intricacies of pickling. So
It's not
let's-
that difficult.
No.
You just put
No.
cucumbers in
I know.
vinegar and herbs and garlic and stuff sometimes. Depends.
I am well aware of the art of pickling. I just don't want us to get sidetracked again. Everyone, let us
Do you not like
rise.
pickles?
Hey,
Correct.
personally, I
She
do
doesn't-
not like
That's
pickles.
a bunch of pickled
That's
vegetables,
the- oh,
and
man.
it's called mixed pickles, and it's not just pickles. It's also pickled carrots and
He
stuff,
doesn't
and it's
like
just called
pickles.
pickles. Who?
I have never met a half-orc that doesn't like pickles.
I've never met a half orc till like 2 days ago.
Well, usually they like pickles. This is so strange.
That's
I'm just going to
I
very.
like Carlos.
I mean, that's like usually the way you get them to not eat you is you give them pickles.
That
'Cause they
doesn't
like
make
pickles.
any sense. This is like
Why doesn't it make sense? They like pickles.
I'm just. As this goes on, I'm just gonna like pat him on the top of the head.
Stop
Get
messing
up.
with my hair, people.
I'm just gonna get up.
It just doesn't
to
stand
the
up like
rest
this
of
on
them.
its own. I have to like put
walk.
product and stuff in it. God damn it.
And walk up out of the tavern.
Sure.
the
Okay.
urge to smooth out your hair is intense.
I'm just.
I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, I'm over just like.
I want to grab a
Fixing
hold of
my hair.
Zed's shirt sleeve, shirt tail, and kind of fall behind so it traces up.
Okay.
As I'm leaving, I'm like, hey, old guy, you were interesting, but I didn't talk to you. Bye, old guy.
Would you like to go talk to him?
I don't know. I like old people.
Old people smell like they're dying.
They do smell, but I mean, it's not their fault. Like, you know when that guy said that God made them that way? That's like old people. If God made them that way, they can't help it. They just
Old
smell.
people can take baths too. I don't believe you.
You know what? I never thought of that. I just never met an old person that took a bath.
It's disgusting.
All right.
They just,
So you guys are heading to the staggered stag.
Yeah.
Okay.
my old person.
On your way to the staggered stag, Zoe, you said you were gonna like follow behind a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely being followed by one of the people at the who are at the Rusty's Tap House.
I kind of, try to get Zed's attention and whisper to him, we're being followed.
Again?
I'm
I-
drunk, so I'm yelling if you're talking to me.
Wait, I just realized something. I've been like walking around the tavern talking to people and stuff with a with the crossbow bolt sticking out of my shoulder.
No, I pulled it out.
Yeah.
No, I thought you got it like half.
Pulled it out.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just-
Yeah, I was pretty sure he pulled it out. You've definitely got a hole in your shoulder that's got like like
The thing about it, I was like, no. Yeah. So I just looked down, like, again? I've already been shot once. I don't feel like getting shot again, so I'm just gonna like immediately stop and turn around.
I recognize him from the bar.
yeah. When you stop and turn around, he stops and he's like at a pickle stand, like, and he just he looks like he's looking at the different types of pickles, like in the market.
Pickles. I bet we can ask that person how they make pickles.
I'm just going to like I'll catch sight of him, but just keep looking so it doesn't look as obvious that I've got sight of him.
Sure.
And just make my way over to the pickle stand.
Pip also gets almost like a panicked look on his face because there are no leaf piles for him to dive into.
Okay.
Empty
So
barrel.
he doesn't know what to do. He's like looking around. He's kind of out of his elements, so I guess he stays close to Posey or
Put my
Zed.
cape over him.
All right. So
Just
you
drape it over you like a little ghost. It's great.
so you're walking back over to the pickle stand, Zed?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's like he's just like what sort of pickles are those? And the woman's like telling him like, these are pickled mushrooms. We got pickled ham hocks, pickled pig feet.
Oh, I thought
It's
you
a
meant
mixed
like a literal pickle
pickles.
stand, like
Stand.
not pickled
This-
item stand.
He's a legit pickler.
Yeah, no, I got pickled
Damn it.
cucumbers too. Yeah, he's just like, I'll take a small sack of the pickled cucumbers and let me get a couple of the pickled mushrooms.
Does Pip hear this?
I don't know. I'm afraid to say if Pip hears this, but yeah, Pip probably hears it as he walked over.
He bursts out of underneath the cloak.
They're not called pickled cucumbers. They're just called pickles.
I'm just.
They were the first pickled thing. So they're called pickles.
Everything that's pickled is a pickle, Pip.
No.
If I pickled you, you would be a pickle.
No, I'll be a pickle. No.
She's like,
I'm just.
Pickled.
All right. So what would you?
I'm going to like distract the pickler from getting pulled into this. Do you have any bread and butter pickles?
Gross.
Oh God, no.
Pip and I are just horrified. How could you? Disgusting. I want to add to this party.
Yes, I have bread and butter pickles.
How much would that be?
Should be free. They're nasty.
I can give you a small sack for a copper piece.
Okay, I'll buy one. I'll buy a sack of.
Okay, she puts
Is this like a sack of
Like it's like a wet
bottled
sack.
pickles, or is this like a literal bag of pickles?
it's
Eat 'em now.
That's horrible.
it's like it's like a small cheap cloth sack. So I mean, it's like dripping. Like after she puts the pickles in there, you know, yeah, it's like there's pickle juice
I thought they
dripping
were
out of
going to
the
be in a
bottom.
bottle. I thought they were going to be like literally
Oil or something.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's just dropping them in these like cheap cloth sacks.
Yeah, it was a copper piece. Because I was planning on sending it to family, but I was just going to like, I'm going to reach in and kind of put it like awkwardly close to the guy's face who's tailing us and be like, want a pickle?
Nah, man, I don't want no pickle.
Oh, come on, man. Just take
Nah,
my
man, nah. And he just starts walking away.
Put your pickle in strange people's faces.
You want a nibble of my pickle? Sounds weird, man.
Look what you're teaching Pip.
He starts heading back towards Dusty's tap house.
I'm just going to.
Can I yell at him to stop? And demand he answer us
You can.
on the grounds that I am way more important than he thinks.
Like,
I'm drunk. We're
I
rolling.
kind of want to just, at the same time. Oh, it's that guy. At the same time, I just want to be like, just stop. Would that be
Okay.
an intimidation check or?
So it would be an intimidation check. Posey, what are you saying to make him think that you're more important than you actually are to try to get him to stop?
Drunk slurring, just demanding he answer whatever questions we may pose to him.
Okay.
Cozy.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So between these two things being shouted at him, he completely bolts. And as he, like, you know, I mean, you guys weren't too far from, like, Dusty's tap house. As he starts heading for, like, this building here. And he runs past the tap house and he starts running for that building there.
I'll keep after him.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything, or am I good?
Yeah, give me an athletics check. Nice. Yeah, you know what? You catch him like right outside the door. He was like he was about to open the door, and like you're able to like grab him if you would like.
Yeah, I want to grab him and then just like, because he never ended up like taking the pickle, I was messing with him. I was just smack him with the pickle and like at the same time throw it off to the side and get a hold of him.
It's like, what the hell, man?
And just like put him right up against the wall. Why were you following us?
I wasn't following you. I was just trying to buy some pickles.
You and I both know that's bullshit.
Nah, man, you can't pickle bullshit.
I've already heard it enough from those two.
I just look aghast. Like, I've never done anything wrong ever.
And
He's
don't
like-
you give me that look, and then immediately like turn back before he could like look over and just be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
He's like, look, man. He's like, I wasn't following you, man. I was just trying to buy some pickles.
What kind of pickles?
I was gonna get some pickled carrots and maybe some pickled cucumbers.
Mixed pickles, thank you. Carry on.
I have a question.
Yeah,
What is your name?
I have it under my token on my sheet here. My name is Sirik. I ain't done nothing to you, man. I'm just trying to buy pickles.
Siri. Just take a note. I well, at least tell me this. Is it because we were talking about it, or did you just have a craving for pickles?
Yeah, I heard all this talk about pickles. When I was at the Dusty's Tap House, and I was like, man, pickle sounds good. So I was like, I'm gonna get some pickles.
I'll hold up the bag that is like just slightly lighter from the one that I just like smacked him in the face with. Would you
Okay.
like these pickles?
No, man, I don't like getting smacked with no pickles.
I'm not gonna smack you with these. We'll give them to you.
What kind of pickles are they?
Bread and butter.
I don't like no bread and butter pickles.
That man has tastes.
Don't make me smack you with the pickle.
Hey, the halflings invented that. The bread and butter is nasty.
He's like, look, man, I just want to be on my way. I was just trying to buy pickles. I don't know why you and your drunk friend were shouting at me. You made me scared. I tried to run away, and now you're all grabbing me up and pushing me up against the wall.
Can I demand he tell us why he's following us? I want to intimidate.
Yeah. So, describe to me how you're trying to intimidate him. Like, what are you saying? Like, what are you doing?
You were clearly following us because the pickle stand doesn't even have good pickles, and I point at the bag of bread and butter pickles. And I'm like, they have this kind of garbage. Why are you behind us? Why are you following us? What do you want with us? Don't make me sick the gnome on you. He's small, but he's sharp.
Are you doing anything to make it like seem intimidating though?
I mean, as
Using
far
my what is that? My cantrip where I can
yeah, I was
make
gonna say you should probably use
bullshit
that.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make my eyes fiery and
Okay.
thunderclap.
Okay.
The distance.
And you're drunk.
And then when she
And I'm
mentions me,
very
when she
drunk.
mentions me, like don't want to. I'm just like. I like make myself look as like a I don't know rabbit or something. Like,
Yeah.
my mouth a little.
Okay.
I'm doing something similar. I'm just like, because I've got him by the chest or the throat, and I'm just like, I just like bare my teeth at him.
It's like, all right, shit. All right. We can't talk here. Just follow me down this alley. Just like,
Better not stab us in the alley.
nah, you guys are scary. And you hit people with pickles, and I think you're all fucking crazy.
He probably, we've made a scene. He probably doesn't want to be seen with us.
You're all fucking
We're
crazy.
not moving, because he had a friend with him. We're gonna go down that alleyway, and she's gonna come springing out at us. So we're staying
Okay,
right here, and
so-
you're gonna
so-
tell us.
Nah, man. If they see me talking to you any longer than this, man, I'm probably gonna get a knife in between my ribs. And
Put
you
my
know,
cape, my cloak over his head. Now nobody can see you.
no, they see you putting a cloak over my head.
What are you guys doing in there?
I'm
Are you
just.
trying to seduce him?
Who?
You guys
Look,
are underneath
I-
your cape. What are you
No,
doing in
just
there?
him underneath the cloak because
How
he
would
was worried about
do
being
that?
seen.
Look, I ain't trying to. He's like, look, you guys got me real scared and shit. But it's like I don't want no trouble. It's like ye scary devil lady and the gnome might be crazy.
I'm already walking into.
And the halfling is like
Yeah.
she. And you're walking into. Sorry.
I could immediately like tone change.
Just like, okay, whatever. Come on, shut up.
You're walking him into the alley.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I'm just gonna like. I've still got a hold of him, so I'm just gonna like. I'm gonna make sure he's like pretty much in front of me between whoever might be in the alleyway.
Sure, okay. Yeah, he's like, and the halfling, she looked kind of dangerous, and you sir are a bully, and like once you get further in the alley, he like looks around, he's like, all right, wait, so what is it you want to know, man?
I'm looking for my cousin.
Clodomir is your cousin?
Yes.
But shit, why didn't you say he was your cousin?
We haven't seen him in weeks. Do you know where he's at?
Man, he's laying low.
How low? Where is he?
I don't know where he is right now, but I mean, he's in town. Look, he's like he came into town. He said that when he was down in Sutton, these creepy motherfucker come looking for him, and I was just like, what? And he was like, yep. And he said that they were like, I don't know. He said they were kind of like evil and bad or something. And he said they were looking for him. He said that they killed some people trying to get to him. So he came here to lay low because he knows that, like, you know, that Dusty gonna try and look out for him, as long as, like, you know, Dusty don't get no trouble for it. You know, I mean, because I tell you, Dusty throw that kid under a bus faster than you could. I'm sorry, Dusty threw that kid under a wagon.
Bus?
No, a wagon. I meant to say a wagon. Dusty threw that kid under a wagon
Those tracks on the road were bus tracks.
faster than you can make a bad pickle.
It's easy to do if you're a gnome.
Oh,
Did he say what
I
kind
mean,
of,
a
why
bad
these
pickle
people
would
are
just
looking?
be a cucumber.
Did he just see these people kill him, or the other people? Is that why they're looking for him?
No, it's just word on the street. I mean, you hear the word on the street that these people were killed some folks looking for him, and I mean, I tell you, it's like I've been hearing about people like on the roads, like kind of looking all sorts of fierce and stuff. People been saying like, look out, they kind of skulking in the bushes and shit.
Yeah, we saw a few on our way over.
Mhm.
Did he have any items with him, like druid items?
I hadn't seen no druid items. I mean, he had his backpack on, and he had boots on, and I was like, that's weird, because like Clodomir never wear boots.
I looked down at my feet and I'm like, yeah, I know.
So, at this, while this is happening,
Mhm.
I will pull Squeak, or like, you know, get him out of my pocket, kind of hold him up and like, kind of just, I'm gonna talk to him in whatever rat language would be, and since I can convey, would a simple order be like, keep on the lookout for anything that's possibly dangerous, like anything like that, like to see if there's anyone to coming or whatever, kind of have a lookout.
Like while you guys are like talking now, or like
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely,
like-
yeah, you could do that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and no matter what, stay out of harm,
Squeak.
because that's what I. And then I'll let him on the ground, and he finds a hole in the side of one of the houses and climbs to the top.
Okay. Yeah, so he's just like, all right, so, look, man, Dusty just wanted me to follow you because, like, you know, y'all come in there asking all sorts of questions about Clodomir, and it's like, we've been hearing about dangerous-looking people coming around, and, I mean, some of you look dangerous, right? And it's like, you know, Dusty got a reputation to uphold because he can't just be like having like all sorts of dangerous people coming up in his place and like, you know, looking for folk. It's like, you know, that's why the town guard don't come in here looking for folk. You know, there's an understanding. And you come in here and it look bad. It's bad for business. So it's like, man, like, look, I mean, Bunsen said he tried to find you some information. You come back, you know, after dark. But man, I was just making sure like y'all weren't up to like no good, man. I wasn't trying to follow you for any sort of devious or mischievous or grievous reasons.
So we're just looking for Claudius. We haven't seen him in a while. We didn't mean to cause any trouble.
No, I understand, but you know, it's like I said, Dusty got a reputation to uphold.
Understandable. Okay, well, we'll be back this evening then, after dark.
Well, hopefully the people that you're working for didn't see you and won't kill you.
That's what I'm hoping too. I ain't going right back there, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna make it look like I ran away from you. So if anyone asks, like, once we got down the alley, I got away.
Maybe I could, like, hurt you so it looks like you almost got caught.
What?
I immediately, just out of nowhere, just slap him as hard as I can.
Ooh! The hell is that for?
Well, I mean, I was waiting for consent to slap him or hurt him, but that works.
Didn't ask permission to follow us.
But now it looks like he got beat up and caught. So now we're gonna hit him in the back.
No, now it looks
Like
like
an arrow
he
to the
run away.
shoulder.
Actually, I'm just like, because I've still got hold of him, I'm just gonna like kick him square in the nuts and then let him go.
Oh,
Oh my
jeez.
god. You guys are. I wasn't meaning that. Wow. You guys really. That escalated.
I was just trying to leave it
Not cool.
in
Not
a not
cool.
so violent way
Oh,
and maybe
yeah,
Hold on.
emotional trauma, because why not? I wasn't trying to.
I mean, yeah, yours was totally not as harsh as his. Sorry, man.
Well, I was planning on that since he ran.
Well, I mean, what, did you kick him in the nuts while he was running? How was he gonna explain that?
Oh, no, just like as soon as I caught him, I was gonna.
You know how quick you would have to be to hit someone in the nuts while they're running?
Pip. Not while he was running. Once I caught him.
But now, exactly, now they know that he was caught. The whole point was to make it seem like he was never caught.
All right, wait. So are you letting him go on his business?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, yeah. So he's like staggering away, like limping and whimpering. He's just like, "Oh man, this is not cool." And you guys turn around. There's like an old woman like staring down the alley, and she's just like, just shaking her head like disapprovingly, and she just walks away.
I dive into the closest trash.
Yeah, there's a little pile
I
of
don't want to
trash.
be associated. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Ma'am, you want some pickles?
You can't just. Sorry.
And she
I know
just
I'm stealth right now, but you can't just offer people your pickles. It sounds weird, man.
yeah, man. She she just goes on her way. All right, so we got a couple more minutes before I'm gonna have to call it. So, what do you guys? What's the plan?
I guess we could go to this inn or
Staggered
whatever.
stare?
Yeah.
Yeah, the staggered stag.
Okay.
And rest up.
Yeah.
The Staggered Stag is actually a pretty nice inn. I mean, the sign is indeed. It's like it looks like a deer, almost like out of a Gary Larson drawing. It looks like a deer, like absolutely like hammered.
does it have like one of those like menu stands outside? You know, that has like chalk written into what they have, you know,
Daily
sometimes on the menu.
specials.
Yeah.
Like special.
Yeah.
Is artisanal cheese on it?
Artisanal cheese is not on the specials board.
Then what is?
It says beer, ale, 3 types of cheese.
Soup of the day, whiskey.
Pickles.
Tonight only, Davos Mustaine, famous bard.
No, Mondo. No.
Yeah,
bad.
Davos
Bad.
Matt
No,
Mustaine.
That one makes me feel bad.
No, he's canon. He's a bad guy.
Can I fight him? My arch nemesis now.
He's from the he's from the proposed Scooby-Doo Bards campaign. He is the rival to the Bards.
Are you okay, Posey?
Yeah.
Do you know this bard?
No, I just want to go to bed now.
You don't want to watch the show? Why not?
I'm okay.
Because it's guaranteed to be a terrible show.
I wonder if those 3 cheeses are artisanal.
I bet it's cheddar too, and soft
And then one of the
cheddar.
holes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just gonna look down at Pip and be like, I love cheese. I love cheese a lot. You are on a whole other level.
I
And then we'll rough his hair again.
I'm not the. I mean. Well, I mean, the cheese is not just for me. Squeak has, you know, personal preferences as well. And he doesn't like chip cheese.
So I will walk in, sniffing the air.
Sure.
How does it smell, Mondo?
It smells kind of nice. The place is very clean. Most of the people in there seem to be, decent folks. I mean, there's no one there's not a lot of upper crust folks in this town, but I mean, they seem like average people. Some of them are travelers. Some of them are townsfolk just kind of unwinding after a busy morning. It's like some of these people get up early to go to market, so.
It smells better. It's still a little stuffy, considering, it's inside. I'm not a big fan of sleeping inside, but this is way better than another
There an open window.
tavern. That's a good idea, sleep next to the window. And open. So, we're gonna stay here for the night, guys?
Yes.
That's what I was
Separate
planning
rooms, or do
on.
we want to save money and share the same room, or what are we doing?
Yeah.
I'm getting a room, and I don't care who crashes with me because I'm just going to go die now.
You're gonna die now. Why would you die?
Because it's been an exciting night full of disgusting pickles and horrible booze.
I guess that's true. Okay, I forgot you were little.
That's gonna go to the bartender
Mhm.
or whoever we would
on a
go to.
bartender?
Yeah, the bartender's he's standing at the bar. He's serving drinks to some of the folk who are sitting there, and he's like, "Yeah, how can I help you?"
How much for a room for 4 people?
Room for 4 people. Yeah, I mean, I got a room large enough for 4 people. It'd be a silver piece a night.
Make sure they got a window. Maybe a balcony? Do they have balconies here?
No, I don't got no balconies. It does have a window. I mean, it's only got 2 beds, so I mean, 2 of you'd have to bunk on the floor, but
I'm fine with the floor. I don't care.
Yeah, she just needs somewhere to lie down. She's not feeling too good.
no, miss, you look like you're drunk and maybe you've had too much pickles or something. You know what you need to do? You need to lay on the bed, but you need to put your foot on the floor to stop the spins.
I had to do that the other night. No, I'll be fine on the floor. I am full of eggs and cheese and questionable booze.
I drank just as much as you.
Did not.
Yes, I
I
did.
drank your drink.
That's because you poured me extra, and I was keeping up with you. You just can't hold your liquor.
Maybe. I don't believe you.
What do you know? You're drunk.
Yeah. I'll pay the The silver.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a silver piece for 4 people.
I'm malicious.
Right.
Well, it's a silver piece for the room, and it's large enough. It's got 2 beds, but it's large enough that 4 people can easily stay in it.
All right. I'll put down the silver piece and
Okay.
So
start making my way there.
my bedroll is a hammock, so I will totally fix up
Rig
the
up the
hammock somewhere
window.
in the room, preferably next to the window.
Okay. So what's the plan here aside from resting up and waiting, or is that the plan?
Right now.
Well, I guess we were day drinking
Mm-hmm. You were.
because
Yeah.
so we're gonna rest a little till it becomes at least I imagine that's what we're doing is resting till nightfall and then going back to see how that guy's feelers went.
Yeah.
Sure. If you guys want to rest until you guys could take a long rest and that would give Zed back his hit points and stuff, and
Yes.
if anyone spent any spell slots, Mrs. I set a man on fire. Well, actually, you get those back after a short rest. You're a warlock, but yeah, you guys can completely recoup.
Is there a long rest mechanic for? Excuse me. Roll 20.
Should be.
No, there's not. You mean where you can just hit a button and?
Reset everything.
Yeah, no, I wish.
Whoa. Oops. What am I doing?
That would make sense.
Where do you keep your spell slots? Or
Your
spell?
spells.
Yeah, but when you cast a spell, does it not go down?
It should.
Okay, because mine still says 2. Oh, slots are right. Never mind. All right. Apparently, I had it on 0 to begin with. So now, okay, that's good. Now I've got
Okay.
spell slots back.
All right, but yeah, so like I said, we're gonna end this in just a moment. So yeah, so the time passes. It's now night. You guys have rested. You've sobered up a bit. Maybe you don't feel great, but you feel sober, and you feel unhurt from arrows in your back. I mean, it's probably still sore, but yeah.
It's I wake up with my hair totally smushed down,
Mm-hmm.
and I am not happy.
Yeah,
Someone
I
messed with my
smoothed you
hair.
out.
Yeah, someone messed with my hair when I was sleeping.
Till now. It's great.
Yeah, I just sit up, look over, and there's a semi-large pool of blood from my shoulder, and I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna have to pay for that one. And then just get up and get ready for the day
All right, yeah. Or the evening.
or the evening. Yes.
Yeah. All right, so let me put that back there for the moment. So yeah, so you guys get up. You're
I'm gonna grab a handful of snacks down my backpack and start nibbling.
okay. And then what would you guys like to do? Heading back.
Yeah.
See if he's put feelers out.
Sounds
See if he's got his.
Pip can go back and talk to that old man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If he's still there.
should be.
I think he might be.
Yeah. We'll head over there and see if there's been any progress made.
Okay, you guys get back to the. To Dusty's Tap House there. There's quite a few people standing outside, looking in, and they're just they look they look kind of shocked.
I sneak my way to the front of the crowd and see if I can figure out what's going on. I can't see.
Could have just held you up.
It's a height thing. Height thing, remember.
I'm tall.
Yeah, looking inside Dusty's Tap House. Sirik is dead. The bartender's dead. That girl that he was talking to at that table earlier, dead. There's blood like splashed about and stuff, and people are like, "Oh, what happened?" And the pickle lady points at you guys and says, "It was..." No, she doesn't do that. But yeah, but those three folk are absolutely dead.
I didn't do this, did I?
Well, shit.
And that's where we're gonna cliffhanger it for this session.
Yay.
Alright.
I know it's much rejoicing.
So,
Hey,
aside from technical glitches, and any comments, questions, concerns?
Other than that, I found it did well.
no, that was fun. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. I just noticed like after like Dusty Sap House, the way you were talking kind of sounded like Dusty Rhodes a bit.
I know I have issues.
No, it was great. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed
Good.
it a lot.
Yeah, we will have to see. We'll have to see what happens.
Indeed. Indubitably.
I know. I'm enjoying this character. I think way more than anyone I've ever done. I don't know. I feel like it's totally. Usually, I'm just the. "Brr, let's fight to do. Brr." You know, this. I don't know. It's a little more chillax. And
You're
do
definitely
stuff.
you're definitely enjoying this character. I can tell.
Yeah, this is like my
I
third
mean,
ever character.
I was gonna say I'm trying to make him somewhat carefree and talks too much and stuff. I hope I'm getting that across.
You are,
Okay, good.
and I'm loving it.
And he cares about his hair.
Which is why I mess with it at every
Yeah.
every instance.
Talks too much,
Yeah.
overly sensitive about his hair. Me in real life.
All right, but let's do some. You okay, baby?
Your hair is not dyed though, right now.
You're okay.
If I could, it would be.
So let's do some outros really quick.
I
You-
heard nachos.
Let's do some nachos real quick. You can eat nachos with me on Twitter at DharmaBob.
Great.
I do some D&D streaming here on Geek Fight Club on the Twitch. Cheegan.
I'm on like Tumblr and Twitter's Chicken Atomic. I would be on Twitch, but I just I don't know streaming that well, even though it's something I really would like to do. But yeah, that's about it for me.
Just do it.
Crystal.
Hey, I'm Crystal. You can get me on Twitter and Twitch and Facebook, all at that CYM funky name. This is my first stream. Then I do in real life game, tabletops, D&D. So, been doing it for like 28 years now.
Damn.
Nice.
KO.
I am KO, Chaonix. I stream every day, 9 a.m. or noon, or whenever I wake up. Sometimes I don't. Who knows? It's choose your own adventure. I'll do stuff. Things. I have a face. And
Pryler.
Yes, that is me. I am Pryler. You can find me here on Twitch as Pryler and Pryler_TV on Twitter. I haven't been streaming as much as I should, or at all, unfortunately. But I want to get into probably some RP stuff with video games, which I haven't done before, which will be fun. I want to get into some RP with Conan, and then we'll see where that goes from there.
Ooh.
But I'm also, in a few other channels and campaigns. I usually host and retweet their tweets. So, if you want to come look at my face when I do those things, you can follow me on Twitter.
Yep, and you can also watch KO and Pryler and myself and Bacon 5-0 play more D&D on Sunday nights, Emberfall, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific.
With the greatest DM that ever DM'd.
Oh, you make me blush. Stop that. And
Just for you guys that don't know, that's Mondo. I'm referring to Mondo.
oh,
By far the best DM I have ever
Yes.
had.
Learn a lot from them.
and I got this little plank here
Do I get inspiration
on the
for that
stream.
and-
You
and
do.
just-
You all get an inspiration, but yours means more.
Yes.
I got these little plank things on the right hand side of the screen. So if you missed somebody's like Twitter handle or whatever, it's gonna flip through, and everybody gets an inspiration point. And we're done. And we'll be back with this in 2 weeks, Sunday Emberfall, and y'all have a good night.
Yep. Later.
You do.
Or
See you guys later.